it's Emily with Vivonderland. Today's video is a no makeup sweatproof gym look. This is a look that I always use whenever I do karate, and trust me, I sweat a lot, but I still am able to look flawless, or at least my skin looks flawless with this look. So let's go. First things first is SPF. I'm going to be using the Shiseido Urban Environment Oil-Free UV Protector. And I know that not all sports are inside, and so you don't always have the luxury of SPF protection that's naturally occurring when you're inside. So for outdoor sports, I highly recommend that you wear this SPF, especially during summertime, because you want to protect your skin from any sun damage. This formula is super lightweight, so it's great for any outdoor sports or just everyday wear. Once you've thoroughly applied the SPF from Shiseido or whatever liquid SPF or stick SPF that you like to use on both your face and your neck, it's time to go in with the primer. I'm using the Tatcha the Silk Canvas Putty Primer. I'm not using the liquid one because the liquid one, when you sweat, it actually kind of forms up together, so it's not really the best. But this putty primer is great because it stays where it needs to be no matter how much you sweat. You don't need too much, just a little bit, especially if you're working out, you don't want to block your pores. So just about maybe like a pea-sized shape is good. And you want to just lightly tap it in. I know some of you with dry skin are going to kind of go irk at this, but this is the foundation that I like to use. I love to use a powder foundation, especially when I'm working out and I'm sweating, because when I use all the other liquid foundations that I use, it always kind of bunches up, or you know how it goes, you sweat it off. And so this powder absorbs into your skin really well while covering everything perfectly. And this is the Turn Up the Base powder from Patrick Starr's line One Size, and it's in the shade Light 4G. I'm going in with this kind of fluffy brush. I got this brush from Costco, nothing special. And I'm just simply applying it. If you have an issue with powder foundations and you feel like your skin is a little bit too dry to use it, you can always use this Tatcha the Water Cream, and it's really good for locking in moisture. This one I would highly recommend. Next up are the brows, and if you want to go for a nice natural brow, you're going to want to use a little bit of a color that is lighter than your actual hair color. So my hair color obviously is black, so I will be using dark brown, and this is the Benefit Brow, like precisely my brow pencil. And normally I like to go in with the Hourglass kind of gel here, but because if you sweat a lot, the gel might come out, it's better to use this kind of precision pen that is waterproof. So for me, I think my brows are pretty okay. I do have some like areas here where it was pretty sparse, so I would just kind of go in and just make a few lines, and then I'll go in and brush with a spoolie to kind of help blend it all. Next up is a blush that is actually really good at staying on your skin. I'm going to be using the Giorgio Armani A blush in the color Peach, and I'm sure you've seen this in a lot of my videos, and I love it because of how versatile it is, how buildable it is, and also just like surprisingly, just like how well it stays onto your skin. Like, I've done karate lessons where I'm literally drenching in sweat and this will still stay on. So this is the blush to look out for all of your summer. And I'm just going in here and kind of lightly tapping it around on my skin. This is totally optional, but sometimes I'll go in with a Fenty Beauty matchstick, and this is in the color Tripping. This is a perfect kind of rose gold looking highlighter. You can always go in like this, a little bit here, a little bit right here, and of course, just right here where your cheek would kind of catch that light. Obviously, for people who struggle with acne, I don't think this is a good idea to do because this is an oil-based product, and oil-based products tend to make people break out more. But if you have dry skin, might as well. For lipstick, this is kind of optional. You can always just use regular chapstick or lipstick, but you can also go in with this as well. Last but not least, if you want to opt out for a more dewy look instead of a matte powdery look, this is the perfect product to use. This is the Wanna Be Me setting spray by Vivonderland. As always, take a look at this. It is so beautiful. The close-up is real. I love this because it is so mystifying, it is so illuminating, and this is honestly what I finish off with all the time for every single look. I decided to opt out of eyeshadow because I didn't want to go ahead and do this and this, because whenever I do eyeshadow, I feel like this intense urge to always put on eyeliner, and I don't think eyeliner is a good idea when you go to the gym. So what I would say is to, if you are going to use eyeshadow, I highly recommend this palette. This is the Because of You I Dance All Day by V. Vonderland palette. It has all these nude colors, so what you can do is go in with these light colors here, and then for like a pseudo eyeliner, I would say kind of go in with this darker brown, like here around where you would normally put your eyeliner, and that would be kind of a more natural way to do it. But for me, I sweat so much, so much, that I prefer this kind of more natural look. And that's it for today's tutorial. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you have any hacks in the comments. See ya!